We begin at 9 o'clock with breaking news. SkyEye just overhead of a deadly crash. In fact, the second deadly crash of the morning. Tammy Rose just arriving, I believe. Tammy, what are you seeing so far?
Good morning, Jacob.
Good morning, Tammy. Just arriving, I think, to this deadly crash. What have we learned so far? What are we seeing?
Unfortunately, this is a deadly crash that happened around 7 o'clock this morning. You can see a pickup truck that collided with an 18-wheeler, and this is on 200 McCarty Street. It is closed in both directions. So north of I-10, that'll be one of your alternate routes, or you can take Wallaceville Road. But again, as always, when they're investigating a deadly crash, and you can see HPD on the scene, they're taking pictures. This is expected to be closed for a while they continue their investigation. Again, sadly, one person did lose their life. So again, if you are headed this way, make sure you take either Wallaceville Road or I-10. There is some traffic stuck behind them. They are rerouting traffic. Of course, we'll stay on top of this and bring you the latest developments as they occur. Jacob?
And I think, Tammy, a couple of them this morning I have on my list. Another one from HPD. I don't know if you were at the one before this, if you were just launching. Forgive me for not knowing. Were you at the other one as well?
We are actually on our way to that second crash on the northeast side, I believe. So Doug Schertz just giving us that address. Yeah, a second deadly crash happening here in Houston. So definitely, if you were headed out the door, take your time. Make sure you have plenty of room between you and the next vehicle, because, you know, we absolutely hate covering these. Again, this one, 200 McCarty Street. That second one, I'm looking at my address that Doug Schertz just sent us moments ago to head to. That is going to be the 11,700 Homestead at East Mount Houston. That is a fatal motorcycle crash. So, you know, really sad, something you don't want to hear. People headed out to work or doing their errands or whatever they're doing, and then all of a sudden, you know, family members, unfortunately, are going to get that call from police to let them know that a loved one has died. So definitely just a reminder to make sure that you watch that space between you and the next vehicle. You know, we just hate covering these type of breaking news, but again, we want to make sure if you head out the door to avoid these two areas while police continue their investigation. Jacob?
Absolutely. And speaking of Doug on our assignment desk, who is helping us out with Sky, joins us now. Doug, a couple of accidents here so far this morning that have been deadly.
Yes, Jacob. On this first one here on McCarty Road, there, McCarty in the North Loop, and unfortunately we've had a number of 18-wheeler involved accidents at this location through the years. This is a heavily traveled stretch of territory there for the big rigs along McCarty Road, with the industrial campuses along that area. And unfortunately here, this pickup truck, an 18-wheeler fatality accident that now has McCarty shut down as officers do their investigation. This is going to be out there for a while, as Vehicular Crimes Division and Truck Inspection Unit will be coming out to make sure that the truck itself, the 18-wheeler cab that we see there, that it didn't have any type of brake issues, or make sure that that truck was up to code. That'll be part of the investigation, along with the Vehicular Crimes Division, just to make sure that to get the details rather of what this accident, what happened out there, and get the details in the report there. So this is again on McCarty near the North Loop, and you're going to have slow traffic through there. So for companies that have 18-wheelers that utilize that road, you're going to need to find alternates as well, as all those multiple businesses out there using that track of road.
Good insight, good reminder about just how complicated these investigations are. Doug, thank you. We'll stay on top of both of these fatal accidents.